in this work, there are no better experts on loss and damage than the people who are living that.
There are a lot of coastal erosion happening, and I think the other challenge is our water system, where we have a lot of water, but it's not safe to drink.
The main challenges that we continue to face, not only in Tuvalu, but also in Fiji and other parts of the Pacific communities, is finance, is funding.
I've learned a lot from communities that have already been displaced and relocated.
A strong reminder that our climate justice work must be grounded and must center the voices of Pacific Island communities and Pacific Island voices who are at the front lines of the climate crisis.
For LDYC, Loss and Damage Youth Coalition, this summit has been an eye-opener. Having to hear the experiences and also the funding, we were able to relate to it.
It is boosting, morale boosting, when you get people together who face similar problems, whether it's being in their village or bring together in a space where they can discuss what they're going through each day.
This meeting was about bringing our partners together from around the region, from around the Pacific, and the objective was to really create a space where our partners could reconnect after 2 long, hard years of COVID-19, and to strategize around moving forward, particularly on the issues of loss and damage and advocacy for the region.
Make a decision from that storytelling, including all the people.
I think relocation is one of the issues that is coming up because of the sea rise, and it's affecting our coastline. And some of the houses which are close to the seashore, now we are intending for them to relocate. And UUSC has played a major role in our development projects, in upgrading the lives of the people.
The workshop has really given us a different kind of perspective, a perspective of urgency, a perspective of being prepared and building the resilience of our community.
When you hear of community reps coming in and talking about how they've been living in tents for more than 1 year because their village, their homes were washed away overnight, it's heartbreaking.
Most of the discussion around development and policy-wise was trying to bridge the gap between policy decisions and how it impacts the life of the people in the community.
In this space, it brought together people that we always see in different parts of negotiations, and all of us share the same concern that there just isn't a strengthened, unified voice yet on something like loss and damage or migration, and the conversation at the global level is moving so fast that our people will always be left behind like they always are.
I think some of the main things that came out at the meeting was around the need to really support and ground our work on community initiatives.
We need to listen to Indigenous voices. There's a lot that we can draw from both traditional knowledge and Indigenous wisdom in terms of solutions to not only climate change, but also specifically loss and damage.
Our message from Kiribati to the world is to ask industrialized countries to cut their carbon emission into a level that's safe for Indigenous people so that they can continue to live on the Indigenous lands, connect to their ancestral lands because that's their form of identity, and that's actually a place of a sacred place for them.
My message to the world listening out there is for people, our mainly donoring partners, to look to the communities around the region, mainly the Pacific, because we really need help.
I know that the burden should fall greater on somebody like me to be able to continue to do this work to support them. It always comes down to this saying, if not me, then who?